All right, so here we are. It is April 1st, and this is no April Fool's joke. I'm just hanging out here to reconnect and reset everything here at Comet Ranker. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Will Metcalf. You can find me on the Hive blockchain. You can find me on the Blurt blockchain. We're just bridging over to that blockchain. I am doing a little bit over on the Epix blockchain as well. And they just launched on Telos. So in addition to that, we are also dabbling. This is kind of new updates here in the metaverse. And so Comet Ranker is also over on Sandbox. So we just bought land over there, and we're busy building out a metaverse experience for everyone over there. So if you're just tuning in and learning about what Comet Ranker is all about, this is your first introduction. These are the places that you can find me. You can also find me on Twitter, just Will Metcalf, same as my Discord. We're also on Discord. That's where HQ is. And so, yeah, there's just all these different interfaces for meeting people. But hey, HQ happens on Discord, and now we're also bridging over to the Sandbox metaverse. So, yeah, we got True North in the room. Hey, how's it going? I'm just going to drop the live video stream since we are live now on YouTube. If any of you have the bandwidth, you can just go find me there. Just going to drop that into the chat. And feel free to speak up if any of you want to speak up, or if you're over in our Discord in the HQ there, you can just you can talk our way in the chat over there as well. So yeah, so this is something that's going to be happening every 2 months, where we're going to reconnect with each other, reestablish, reforge our friendships intentionally, going out of our way to be in each other's lives, and that's how we basically we can learn about each other and actually make this a real human experience. So when you have real people that you know, it makes the world smaller and it brings everyone together. And the best place to do that, I believe, is in the comments. That's where everything becomes real. So yeah, so that's what we're doing. We're going to do this every 2 months. We're just going to reconnect. And that's the one half of what we do every 2 months. The other half is reset. So resetting is all about continuing to establish and signal that everything to do with Comet Ranker is a meritocracy. What that means is, based on merit, people move up in rank, rather than just having a positional structure where everyone's chain linked in a hierarchy and a pyramid, like we see all over the world. What this is you differentiate yourself from the crowd by what you do. And what we believe is most important of all is engagement and commenting, taking the time to do that. So yeah, so that is how we differentiate ourselves. And with Comet Ranker, we actually have a way to gamify. We're developing ways to gamify engagement, and we're making it fun. There's ways to report missions back to HQ and earn upvotes on the Hive blockchain, and later we're bridging to the Blurt blockchain. So these are all things that are actually happening to incentivize people to be intentional with their authentic efforts to connect and engage on all of these social platforms that we're on. So my job is to continue to set the signal and show people that social capital does come first before financial capital. If you don't have a foundation to build on, if there's no trust in your organization, it means that you're moving at a snail's pace. You're crawling along. So the way to change that is at a cultural level. It's your layer 1, and you need to bridge trust between those gaps between us. So that's what we're doing here. Every 2 months, we're coming together to be intentional with our connection and reset the clock. So at Comet Ranker, we have different rankings. So when everyone is equal, we're all equals here. I can speak to you, you can speak to me. It's not this whole, well, I got to speak to this guy before I can speak to this guy. So it's a meritocracy. And so what happens is the more you engage at HQ on Discord, there's a bot that tracks that engagement, and we level up by ranking. And so you can get there's many different rankings that you can get. There are commanders, there are Comet crew as well. Commanders are people who stepped up into the most recent engagement event that Comet Ranker is hosting. So that's how you would differentiate yourself from being a Comet crew. We're all Comet crew, and that would also differentiate you just because you have stepped forward and identified yourself as someone who wants to be intentional with engagement during a Comet Ranker event. So those are the two different ranks, or I guess levels of participation. But then after that, it's all about just the level of engagement that you bring to the table. How much do you genuinely want to connect with people? And so what happens on the Discord is we'll move up to an on fire. So when you're on fire, that means all of a sudden everyone notices you. The color of your name changes to orange, and everyone says, hey, that guy's on fire. That means he's commenting and engaging and connecting and building trust and social capital at HQ, at Comet Ranker HQ. So the next ranking after that is Boost. When someone reaches Boost, what's going to happen is Comet Ranker is going to come, and we're going to boost up. We're going to upvote on your engagement on either the Hive blockchain or the Blurt blockchain. Once we fully bridge to Blurt, that's what's going to happen. So every 2 months, there's an opportunity. So basically, we're going to move up these ranks. So the next rank is Target. Now, Target is when Comet Ranker targets a post. So it means we reblog the post, and we basically read all the comments, and we stratify the comments with upvotes. Now, keep in mind, when you give an upvote to someone on Twitter or Facebook or Instagram, you're basically giving a little goal thumbs up. It doesn't really mean anything other than I've seen it. I'm identifying with you. I'm pinging you. I'm identifying with this content that you're putting out. I like it. I want more people to see it. Therefore, I'm upvoting it. Well, on these blockchains, social blockchains, what happens when you upvote is you're actually giving monetary value in form of cryptocurrency, whether it be Hive, Blurt, Epics. These are all giving actual value that can be sold for Bitcoin and later for fiat if you wish, or you can just stay in Bitcoin, or you can just stay in the Hive blockchain or the Blurt blockchain or the Epics blockchain. It's up to you. And so this is actual real world value that you can exchange for real things. You can gain access to things with it. Whatever you want to do. If you believe in Bitcoin, you can keep it in Bitcoin. So what we're saying is that engagement actually does pay. So not only that, so this is what we do with Comet Rankers. We go and find worthy content that we want to drive engagement towards, and we want to highlight. And we really think that maybe there's something positive or something useful or something interesting being said, or we want to support the person who put the content together, or there's just a really relevant conversation going on around this subject, and maybe it's something that's ears to the ground. This is what's happening on the social blockchains we're involved with. So Comet Ranker will target those. So what happens when you get to the target ranking here at HQ is we will target one of your posts. I'm not saying which post. It might be 2 years from, back on the timeline. It might be your most recent post, whatever one that really leaps to the front stage and jumps out to us. We want to curate that and maybe drive fresh engagement to some old evergreen content. Or maybe we want to highlight what is new and fresh on the bleeding edge that you just, maybe something you wrote. So then the next stage is sponsored. Now I've allocated 2,000 Hive currently, and later we'll be allocating the same amount in Blurt to sponsor people who are super intentional with their engagement. These people are going all out to connect and engage on these blockchains and also at HQ, and we want to reward that. So what we can do is we can delegate Hive power or Blurt power towards the people who are stepping forward and this meritocracy, that they've earned that sponsorship. So and there's 10 sponsorship, actually there's 10 sponsorship slots. The first one is a special one that is given out to anyone that is really showing something special during our engagement event. So Adorai is actually our sponsor. She's our #1 sponsor right now. And she will maintain that sponsorship until our next engagement event. So our last engagement event was Operation Ping. And so we are sponsoring her till our next engagement event. So she's got the immunity idol. She's got 1,000 Hive sponsored towards her, so delegated towards her account from Comet Ranker. The other 9 slots are 100 Hive sponsorship spots. And those ones can basically be competed for. So for example, if 10 people were sponsored, then 1 person would drop off on the bottom. So there's always an opportunity for 10 people to be sponsored by Comet Ranker. So once you hit that sponsorship level, that unlocks the target of one of your posts. That unlocks Boost, where we go and support some of the engagement that you're doing on the blockchain. Yeah, so that is what a meritocracy looks like at Comet Ranker. And so this is kind of how it works. And so what happens every 2 months here is we are going to reset the clock. And what this does is it gives everyone a fair chance to be sponsored, a fair chance to have their engagement boosted, and a fair chance to have their content targeted and featured by Comet Ranker. So that is what's going to happen. And so this is an opportunity here to reconnect and reset the meritocracy clock here at Comet Ranker and keep everything fresh and new. I really think things get stale when you form these structures of, it's about me all the way to the top. And when you have a meritocracy, it's about everyone else. It's about supporting other people. And in doing so, you lift yourself up. It's a way to lift ourselves up by our own bootstraps. So that's kind of what I want to do. And I want to keep it fresh and new and exciting. And I always want people to feel like they can engage with Comet Ranker, be supported by Comet Ranker. And there's always an opportunity here. So that's what this is all about. So this is not an April Fool's joke. It is April 1st here in Canada. This is actually the real deal. So we're going to be resetting the clock. But before we reset the clock, what I'd like to do here is we're going to pull up the rankings. So the way to do that is I don't know if you guys are able to see this. True North, maybe you can tell me and confirm if you're able to see this. I'm just going to drop a command into the Discord here. There we go. And so what that does is it pulls up a leaderboard for all of the engagement that's been happening at Comet Ranker HQ. And so we have everyone layered out here based on how much engagement they have inputted into the Comet Ranker here on Discord. And it is quite a list. We currently have 41 people who are engaging here at Comment Ranker, and we're growing every week. But we're doing it so in a very careful way because we want to keep a safe social environment from which we can coordinate and support each other on all these other blockchains and social experiences. So yeah, anyway, so we pull up this ranking system here for Comment Ranker, and what we can see is a whole list of everyone's participation. I just want to ask Merlin. Merlin's in the room as well. Hey, how's it going, everyone? Just really happy that you guys are here. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy lives to be intentional and go out of your way to reconnect with us. If you want to connect with us, communications channel is always open here at Comment Ranker. That's where you can find me. I'm there. So I'm doing my best to be engaged on all the platforms. It's hard, but for sure, it's hard work. But and sometimes it's not. It feels like juggling a little bit. But you can always find me here at HQ. So if you guys want to drop any comments into the chat here, are you guys able to see the leaderboard? If you want to unmute, that's fine. Or just you can drop into the chat as well. That's fine. Or maybe they're just listening in today. But I'm going to pause here and wait. I don't see anyone writing. So they might be just listening in. They've kind of fit this broadcast in here. They're going about their day and listening in to Will Talk. I just want you guys to know, though, that communication is a two-way street. I always feel like you can talk, and I'm here to listen. That's what I love about comments is when you go into a social experience and you read the comments, what you're actually doing is you're going, huh, you're listening. You're saying, I see you, right? So this is why I think comments are really important. Content is great because you're speaking out your voice into the world, and but if no one's listening, you're talking in an empty room, or you're talking in an environment where everyone's talking and no one's listening. So I just want you guys to know that I'm always listening. I may not get back to you guys as quick as I can, but or as quick as someone might expect or hope, but I always do care about every comment, every communication, and I do my best to get back to you in ways that we can. So feel free always to drop into HQ here and comment in the communication center. So I'm not sure if you guys are able to see this ranking system here, and maybe someone on the replay will be able to see it, or maybe someone coming new into this chat. Let's just see if anyone's watching on. No one's watching on the live on YouTube, but that'll be in the replay. So you guys can always look. It's all archived there. So so what we've got is myself. I'm first in this whole communications ranking system. And that's probably because, I'm the coordinator. I'm coordinating everything here at HQ. So I've commented 1.1 thousand comments. So that's quite a few. We can actually pull up the exact number. Rank. I'm going to see what that exact number is. Well, maybe not able to see the exact number, but it shows I'm ranked number 1, level 11. I'm just going to switch over this. We got something weird happening there. Here we go. So that way people on YouTube can see what's happening at HQ. But what you can see here is that I'm ranked number 1, and I've got to level 11, and so that's 1.25K in experience. So I don't know what the 207 is, but according to the leaderboard, it's showing that I have 1.1 thousand comments or messages on HQ. The next person here is Trippy. Trippy is not here in the live today, but it's showing that he's a level 6, and he has made 272 comments at HQ. That is amazing, Trippy. I am so impressed, and I've really enjoyed the engagement that we've had with you at HQ. You've really brought just the fun and signaled care to every single person, and just really made your presence felt here at HQ. So honestly, you're in second place, but I don't count myself, so I'm going to say that you're in first place here at at HQ. So that is an amazing amount of comments at HQ, 272, and he got to a level 6. So what that means is I'm going to be sending him 6 comment tokens. That's our native token, our sweat equity token here at Comment Ranker HQ. So you have earned yourself 6 comment tokens for all that engagement. And we're going to be, I'm going to be figuring out more rewards and things like that for people who really engage on the Discord. Guess who's our second in place here? It's Sam. Sam, 1971. So she had 180 messages. So she's been really engaged and connected here at HQ. She's got level 5, and we're going to send her 5 comment tokens. Thank you so much, Sam, for just everything that you've contributed to HQ. The next person here is in third place, Kenny. Kenny has 147 messages, and he's at a level 5. So I'll be sending 5 tokens. So all the way down the list, there's all these people who have been engaging. And so we've got Explore with Sasha with 146 comments, level 5. We've got Pappy Al Blanco, our true north. He's in the room today. And he did 160 messages at HQ. So way to go, like really connecting and really going out of your way and being intentional. Just love this. So you've got unlocked a level 4. So I'll be sending you 4 comment tokens. Adori, our #1 immune sponsored, she's immune. She can't lose that sponsorship until the next engagement event. She's got 1,000 Hive being delegated to her account, and she's been so involved here at HQ as well. She's got 116 messages, and she's at level 4, and she's actually our 6th spot. And then there's Iskafan. Iskafan has dropped 75 messages here at HQ, and she's a level 3. And then Martin Laz. I always butcher people's names. Martin Lazes. Martin Lazes. He's got, I think I got it right that time. He's got 73 messages at Comment Ranker, and he's our 8th spot, comment crew member. So, and he's unlocked level 3. We've got Joseph 23 at our 9th spot, and man, that guy's been in here at HQ as well. He's got 141. So you'll notice that that number doesn't quite jive with all the other ones. I was kind of figuring out how tight to do the reward system at HQ, and so some of the engagement didn't reward quite the same. So anyway, we're still fine-tuning and honing things here at HQ. I need to take a drink. All right, so let's see. Who else do we got here? We've got Queen Miko, 22. She's in our 10th spot with 55 messages, unlocking level 2. We've got Queen Priscilla, the 2 queens in the house. I think there's a couple more queens here too. She's in the 11th spot with 44 messages, and unlocked level 2. And then Dick Turpin. He has been very active and just kind of setting the tone, dropping in a morning message into the chat, into communications at HQ here. And he's unlocked level 2. And then one of our newer people here, Glimpsy Tips, has been just on fire. He might even have unlocked the on fire. Oh, he's actually unlocked. He's unlocked boost. So that means I'll be boosting some of his engagement. So yeah, he has 60 messages and unlocked a level 2. And he's in our 13th spot. And it goes all the way down. Seska Jove with 39. Queen Star, another queen with 35 messages. Janan Jera, so Jay Jera, with 18 messages. She's one of our new people. And we've got Nikaman Konam 89. I don't know how to say these African names, but I love them, especially when I hear them. They're just beautiful. I wish I could say them as nice as you guys can. So yeah, anyway, she managed to get 12 messages at HQ. So she checked in a little bit. We've got Humbled Writer with 12 messages. We've got Old School Town. He's a major commenter all over the Hive blockchain, and he's got 10 messages here. So some of these people don't actually have levels unlocked. So that means that they are not going to get a comment token. So you have to at least get a level 1 to get a comment token. So where this kind of ends off is with Queen Star. She is in our 15th place, and she got a level 1. So she'll get 1 comment token. It goes all the way down the list. We've got Zayabot with 11 comments. Dream Steam with 4 comments. Joselle with 3. Melinda with 4. Masoom with 3 messages. McFarhat has dropped from ActiFit. That's the main dev over there. Has dropped 2 messages at HQ. Kemi B is one of our new people. I know she was buying comment token, which made me a raving fan. She has 4 comments. Yes. True North is dropping some messages. He's saying, congratulations, Will. I'm in first place, but you'd expect that because I'm the guy coordinating here. So, but yeah, are you able to? Hey, True North, are you able to see the comments, the leaderboard here? Are you able to see that? I'm just wondering if it's only visible to me or if you guys are able to see it as well. I just wanted to double check. I don't know. So. We've got World Travel Pro with 3 messages. Sunshine Online with 1. P. Jansen. Paul with 1 message. Mr. English with 2. Lawrence 27 with 2 messages. Silvertop with 2. Callum with 2. Dr. B with 2. Logic Zombie with 1. Genpack, one of our new people from Twitter that I really connected with. She's got 1 message. Rise Online's got 1 message. Elizabeth, one of our newest, she's great, a great engager all over Steam and Blurt and Hive. She's all over the place, and she is a major commenter. She left 1 message at HQ. Tyler Sukin, one of our newest, he dropped into HQ last night or this morning, and he left a message. And then there's K Preddy. Kate Preddy is a good friend of mine, and he's dropped 1 message into HQ. I'm hoping some of these people can become more active and more connected and more engaged at HQ. So yeah, there's the meritocracy at work. We celebrate engagement, and I will be sending off comment tokens coinciding with the levels that you unlocked. And also we will be rewarding anyone who's unlocked the target. For example, the target ranking, Comment Ranker is going to target one of your posts. Anyone who's unlocked boost, Comment Ranker is going to boost some of your engagement on whatever blockchain you're on. So those things are all going to happen in the next couple days here as I find time to implement them. And then the clock will reset and our meritocracy will be at level. So whatever you put in after this could earn you a boost. It could earn you a target. It could also get you sponsored by Comment Ranker. So yeah, so that is what Reconnect and Reset's all about. I just wanted to celebrate the engagement that's been happening here and say thank you guys so much for being a part of what we're doing at Comment Ranker HQ. lots of exciting things happening. I'm just going to pull up some of the background screens here. Let's see. So our next topic will be word power. There it is. And what you can see here is this really awesome. I had so much fun designing this. It's two astronauts reaching towards each other, and bridging the gap is like this little spark of electricity. To me, that's what connection is, and engagement, and bridging those gaps and coming together. So anyway, so this is a new engagement. It's ongoing. It's not an actual event. It is an ongoing way to engage with people, and it's called Word Power. If you want to find out more about it, just go over to HQ and click on the Word Power. Over at Word Power on channel on the Discord at HQ, you're going to find all the details at the very top of that channel, just on how to actually get rewarded for engaging using word power. We're learning new words, and that's a creative thing. So it's like Scrabble for the blockchain, and you basically gotta work in the word, the most recent word in the Word Power channel, into a comment on the blockchain and report it back to the post. So the post that I'm just gonna pull that up. My visual cue, of course, mine. Okay, so there is a. Why is my mouse not working? There we go. So on the Hive blockchain right now, you're going to see this post, and at the header, it's got a report your mission, basically drop your mission reports here. And so that is how you are going to get rewarded for leaving comments on people's content with the seed word. It's a secret word that you get to learn and you get to use. I mean, how much better way to learn a new word and while connecting and engaging. So we're encouraging engagement with this new initiative, and it's ongoing. So it's not an event. This is just a part of the service that we're going to provide to the Hive blockchain and later the Blurt blockchain. So there you go. That is called Word Power. If you want to find out more details, or you have any more questions about how Word Power works and how to report your missions to Comet Ranker, just go over to the Word Power channel and scroll to the very top. It's still pretty new and fresh information. At the very top is going to tell you exactly how to participate in all of this. So yeah, super fun, super exciting, exciting stuff. I've gotten some feedback from some people who are very excited about it, and we did register 2 Word Power missions, and I ended up giving the red emoji heart, which is the favorites badge. So we gave them a new badge to 2 people. We got Wrestling Desires and Sam 1971 also unlocked that badge, and I ended up sending them 10 comments tokens each. So speaking of which, let's just do a quick check to see what the Comet token is trading at. That's our native token. So, it's up 100%. So these are very small, fresh, new tokens, initial coin offerings that we're doing here with the Comet token. And so there's actually a lot of activity on there. It looks like we've got some people selling and some people buying on there. And I'm heavily in there, obviously trying to do my best to support that token and this initiative. So, and so the current ask is at, let's see where the current ask, it's at 60 cents per Comet token. And the current bid is at 50 cents. So the gap is it's a 10-cent gap between the ask and the buy. and the bid. So not too bad. I've really kind of piled in there and bought some of that Comet that was being sold off the market um, to hopefully solidify the price and keep it stable. So that's a little bit about what's going on with that. That's the Comet token. Go check it out if you want to see how we can incentivize and tokenize engagement and comments. So yeah, there's a little bit about word power. All right, so I just also want to tell you guys about something new that's come up. It's called In Orbit. We're finally launching In Orbit. Now, what is In Orbit? You're probably wondering what that is, right? In Orbit is basically your chance to feature your own content. Now, the thing is, I didn't want it to become just like a black hole where people drop their content in and it gets ignored and forgotten. I've seen this in a lot of Discord channels where people want to promote and they want to get their content out there and they want to get more eyes on their content. But the problem is they don't want people spamming the main communications channel. That's really not something that is welcome on a lot of these places of coordination, like on Discord or so what happens is they end up, maybe you share out your content on Twitter, Facebook, you share out your content on Telegram, you share out your content to all these places, and it's treated like spam or it's ignored and people don't want to read it. So we're actually switching that up here at Comet Ranker. We want to feature your content, and we really believe that the best content is the content that people want to engage with. So that's a sign, there's writing on the wall, figuratively, so to speak, that this is good content. There's a lot of people engaging with it, and they have a lot of things going on underneath the content in the comments section, and people are sharing it, they're reblogging it, they're commenting, they're talking to each other, they're forming connections and building relationships around that content. And this is how we believe we find the best content. So at Comet Ranker, how you're going to be able to share your content is by submitting it to Comet Ranker. So as you can see behind me here, we've got the mission control post, and this is where everyone's reporting their word power, mission reports, and earning badges. But it is also now possible to submit your own content. So content that you want Comet Ranker to feature. We want to put it in orbit where people, it's venerated. It's in a place where people really want it to be, where people check in. In fact, In Orbit is the very first channel underneath live here at HQ. So this is supposed to be, a highlight. So only the best content will rise to the top. And so what's going to happen here is you can submit your content to Comet Ranker at the mission control post, wherever you see that banner, and the most recent one, obviously. And what happens is every week I'm going to check to see which post got the most comments on it. So if you got 100 comments on your post and someone else got 30 comments on their post, or someone else got 3 comments on their post, then what that means is you would get your content would be put into orbit here at HQ, and that's how you get your content featured. So we have a little bit of competition. It's an engagement. Every post is an opportunity to engage and boost your connection, and to do so intentionally. So if you're responding to every one of the comments on your content, that's one half of the equation. The other half of the equation is writing really good content that people want to talk about or talk with you about or connect with each other around, so, or contribute to, right? So so that's the other half of the equation. So it's all about how much engagement you can drive, excitement you can drive towards your content. if you are able to do that and you get the most comments, then we will put once a week, we will put that content out into orbit. There's a second way as well that we are going to be able to, you will be able to feature your posts at Comment Ranker and put it into orbit. And that is by submitting your content to Dreamport. Dreamsteam has this really amazing initiative where she has created this way for more people to see content and to get it highlighted, get more people talking about it. And this content can be on any platform. It doesn't really matter. As long as you wrote it and you put your heart and soul into it, then it goes, you can submit it into the Dreamport, and there are people there who will rate that content. And so, top content gets naturally floated to the top and is able to differentiate itself. So we work closely with Dreamport and Dreamsteam here at Comment Ranker. And so what we're going to do is we're going to, whoever is on that for the week, whoever has the #1 spot at Dreamport for their post, it's all getting ranked. Everyone's post is ranking against each other. Whoever is at the very top, we're going to take that post, and if they're a part of Comment Ranker or they're not, that doesn't matter. We're going to actually feature it in orbit here at Comment Ranker. If they're part of the comment crew or not, it doesn't matter. They're part of Dreamport, so we'll feature their content as well. And some of these posts, anything that goes into orbit, by the way, is going to be targeted as well by Comment Ranker. We're going to reblog that and hopefully drive even more engagement, more excitement, and upvotes and support towards your posts. So in orbit is kind of your way to take control of your content and who sees it. When Comment Ranker targets a post, that's us picking and selecting and curating engagement and hopefully supporting posts. But now you guys have an opportunity to do this with your own comment, your own content. So once again, to review, you can always submit your posts to the mission control, and you need to include in a new red emoji. We're launching a new red emoji. I'm just going to drop over into communications here. Where is everyone? True North is wondering. Yeah, they're all asleep. They don't know what's happening here at Comment Ranker, so that's fine. So I'm just going to drop our new emoji into the mix here at Comment Ranker. Let's see. There it is. As you know, I like the red emojis for mission reports because they really stand out, and we can use them as signs and signifiers for different things. So this is the new emoji that we'll be using. So when you want to report a post that you're wanting to submit for competition to see who can get the most comments on, this is the emoji you're going to use. Just going to drop that into the chat and also queue it up over here. On YouTube. There we go. So it's the red diamond. So we've got all sorts of red emojis that we use to report missions, and this is the newest one. So the red emoji would be included at the beginning of your comment on the mission control post. And then after that, you'll just include a link to the post itself that you're wanting to submit to be put into orbit, right? The other option is just to head to Dreamport, and you can do that. I just want to pull that up. So Dreamport is a way. I'm just going to drop that into the chat actually, so you can see what that looks like. So this is Dreamsteam's project where content gets rated, and I just dropped the Hey, Martin, how's it going? Martin's saying hello. Glad to see you. Um, yeah, so this is Dreamport's. I just dropped the URL for Dreamport and their weekly ranking in there. So what you do is you submit, and you can talk to the people at Dreamport about this. Just go onto the Hive blockchain and search for Dreamport. You're going to see that, or you can search for Dreamsteam, and then Dreamsteam will send you a invite to their Discord, their HQ over there, and then she can tell you more about how to submit your content to Dreamport and get it featured. But as you can see, if you go and check out the link, you're going to see all sorts of people are submitting content, and it all gets ranked out, and the highest for the week is all it all can be found there. So this is 2 ways to put content into orbit. All right, so okay, so that's that for that announcement. We've got a new red emoji. We can celebrate that. Here's the next announcement that I want to make. So as you know, we are just getting off of Operation Ping, and many of you have actually pinged your way through your entire following list and gotten many ping backs. But now is the bonus round. Beginning this week, I will be the beginning of next week. So on the Monday, a post is going to go up from Comment Ranker, and it's going to be announcing the bonus round for Operation Ping. Our chance to get complete numbers on Operation Ping and get a complete view on our social is now. So the bonus round is a chance to, finish off your follower list, or maybe you were already doing that, and you can report those missions back. It's been a little more than a month now since Operation Ping wound up, so maybe you have been actually engaging with your entire list. Guess what? That actually paid off. So bonus round, you can go retrospectively. I'm going to be sending out your lists, your follower lists, and you'll be able to see who was the. Will be all highlighted in red. You'll see the blank. See your actual Comment Ranker verified. How's it going? Good to see you. Can hear me loud and clear. Awesome. Excellent. So glad you guys made it here. We were just talking about how we're launching the bonus round for Operation Ping. So anyone who participated previously in Operation Ping can now complete their follower list. So some of you maybe made it through 50% of your follower list. Some of you maybe more, maybe less. So now is your chance to actually report all those missions to bonus round for Operation Ping and get rewarded for that. So how you're going to get rewarded? For every ping that you do, you'll earn a comment token. For every ping back you will earn a I'm drawing a blank. You'll earn a ping. You'll earn a ping token. Anyway, so for every ping, you're going to earn a comment. For every ping back, you're going to earn a ping token. Yes, that's right. We're launching a new token. This is kind of about the authenticity token, where can you actually comment on someone and will they comment back? It's a sign of life. So for us, this is a health indicator for the social blockchains that we're part of. Having someone engage back with your comment, it shows that the social environment is in good shape. So that's why we're launching this new token. This new token is going to be at least double the Comment Rankers, the comment token. So in value, and it will be our more scarce token because obviously people. You decide who you ping, so you decide who you comment on, so that's one comment token, right, during this engagement event. But you don't get to decide who comments back. You can put the extra effort in to authentically engage with people, and you can definitely increase your odds. But if that person is a dead account, has a dead account, or maybe social is degraded on the platform and they don't feel like being on the platform, or they don't feel like commenting back, or whatever it is, then social is at a all-time low, right? So we need to raise morale. So anyway, the ping back is all about network well-being and health. How good is the social on the blockchain? So that's the reason that we're launching the new token. It's called Ping. So I got a little bit confused at the beginning there. So we've got Comet now, the Comet token that can be earned for doing mission reports with Comet Ranker. And now we've got the Ping for pingbacks during Operation Ping. So this is your chance to earn both tokens. And the bonus round is the only time that you're going to be able to earn the Ping token. So anyone got any questions? Anyone? Drop it in the chat. Oh, we've got Dr. B in the house. Awesome. So he's here. This is one of our newest people. And I've had some really deep intellectual conversations about trust with Dr. B, and he's awesome. Really enjoyed, even the contrary opinions are good. So, really enjoyed that conversation, and just think that communication isn't all about rah, and saying what people want to hear. Sometimes it's about having a conflicting view. One of the word powers, oh, look at that. Someone leveled up, True North. I'll be counting any level ups that happen here at HQ for our reconnect and reset, by the way. So yeah, Queen Star, if you're wondering what reconnect and reset is, you'll have to listen to the YouTube replay when it comes available. I'm streaming live on YouTube right now, so you'll be able to go back there. Look at that. He's got, which level did you unlock? Look at that. Would you look at that? So what it's showing is True North has been sponsored again. So what this is going to do is it's going to unlock his target. It's going to unlock his boost. And man, that guy's on fire here at HQ. Thank you so much for engaging here, True North, at HQ. This is awesome. Yeah, so Queen Star, if you want to go and check out what Reconnect and Reset is, this is our opportunity to reconnect with each other and intentionally go out of our way and be a part of each other's lives and make this a real experience. So that is how you boost authentic engagement, is making intentional efforts to reconnect with each other. And it's been 2 months now, I believe, since Operation Ping wound up. So now here we are, or at least the sponsorship. So here we are reconnecting intentionally and resetting the meritocracy clock here at Comet Ranker HQ, leveling the playing field, and everyone else we can all re-earn our merit here at Comet Ranker. So yeah, so we're launching the bonus round for Operation Ping. This is an official announcement. It will be going out on Monday, the post, so watch for that. Monday here in Canada time. So let's see here. What else do I want to talk about? We've got a couple more minutes before our live is done. We're 54 minutes in. So yeah, the big thing here is we compile data during Operation Ping on the social well-being of our individual accounts on the Hive blockchain. And now is our opportunity to complete that data set so that we can get a better overall view of how social is doing on the entire Hive blockchain. So the more people who actually do the bonus round and complete these data sets, the more rewards you'll earn, but also it's a chance to really honestly get real with what's happening in your social and on the Hive blockchain. And that's the way that we can improve things. You can't improve things if you're not looking at the facts. And so the numbers never lie, and especially if you have context. So, it's great because then you can adjust your play. If you don't have the numbers, you can't adjust your play. That would be like your favorite sports team not keeping track of the score. you don't know if you're winning or losing, so you can't adjust your strategies or your plays to improve your game and maybe score and win more. So if you don't keep track and be honest with the numbers. So that's what this is. It's an opportunity to be honest with the numbers and complete your data sets with Operation Ping. And you'll get a chance to earn comment tokens for every ping you do, and a chance to earn the new token, which is the ping token. And that is from getting pingbacks. So here you go. All right, so let's see. I'll be sending. Oh, by the way, I'll also be sending out the lists, everyone's follower lists. You would have to have competed in the Operation Ping previous to that bonus round, just so you know. Yeah, I think I've covered off everything. We talked about how to get your content, your post into orbit at Comment Ranker using Dreamport, and also the engagement challenge that we're extending to everyone. We talked about a little bit about word power. If you want the full details on that, go check out word power in the channel here at HQ. And we pulled the rankings on everyone here at HQ, and we'll be resetting those and rewarding them. So there are a couple more things I want to talk about. Just gonna share the Blurt bridge that we're building. Oh, and by the way, I should also say that it's possible to earn badges for reporting missions to Comment Ranker. Once again, these were actually the badges that we used during Comet Week. That was our engagement event previous to Operation Ping. So these are the same badges, and now it's possible to earn them again, and also earn Comet tokens for reporting word power missions to Comment Ranker. So that's what that looks like. I'm just going to close that out, and I'll just show you the bridge here that we're building on Blurt. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bridge from Hive over to Blurt, and what that means is I'm powering up over on Blurt, and I'm trying to get those voting powers equal. So whatever Hive voting power. So currently, when Comment Ranker votes, we're giving people about $1, and I always vote at 100%. By the way, it's either all on or all off. I vote or I don't. So 100% upvotes from Comment Ranker. Now, obviously, if you're the first person to get the 100% vote, then you're getting the most Hive value. But if you're later down the queue, then you might get half of that. But anyway, a fresh vote from Comment Ranker is equal to about $1 US right now. And so what I'm trying to do is build a bridge over to Blurt, where one vote from a Blurt from Comment Ranker is going to equal about $1 as well. So that's what we're working on right now. Still powering up. Right now on the bridge officially is 92,840 Blurt powered up. And we're about, last check, that was about 12% of our bridge goal to bridge equally from the Hive blockchain to the Blurt blockchain. And I will tell you, I've been busy in the markets buying up more and more Blurt. And I have at least another 50,000 Blurt to be powering up with Comment Ranker soon. So we've almost doubled our holdings of Blurt, and I will continue to do that as we go along. So thank you guys for being patient and supporting Comment Ranker on Hive and on Blurt. So that, I just wanted to kind of tell you a little bit about that. Now here's the interesting thing. It's going to get interesting. So just going to cue that up. One sec. So what are we exactly looking at here? I'm not sure if you're able to see this. I'm going to drop this into the Discord over here so you can see. You're probably going to be like, what is this? So this is what Comet Ranker looks like over in the metaverse. Right now, it looks like this. I have actually decided to take Comet Ranker over to the metaverse on Sandbox. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with Sandbox, but it is pretty cool over there. And it's possible to own NFT land over there. And so Comet Ranker now has a plot of land over on Sandbox. That was equivalent to 2.6 Ethereum, and which ended up costing me almost $10,000 US to buy a plot of land on the Sandbox metaverse. And the only reason I was thinking this is great is because I really thought this would be so cool to have a physical, well, what could feel like an experience, the Comet Ranker experience, a place to go and hang out. So this is a totally customizable world where I can invite you guys. Eventually, I will be inviting you to the metaverse to visit Comet Ranker, and we'll just hang out at this spot. So now we can also hang out on the Sandbox as well as at Comet Ranker HQ on Discord. So we are also over there, and what's going to happen is a lot of people from that metaverse are going to discover us over there. There's 250,000 users, I should say, over at Sandbox, and more are growing there. So if you get a chance to go check that out, it's a very interesting opportunity. And Comet Ranker is actually over there right now. So we're building out our Comet Ranker metaverse over there, and eventually we'll have some parties over there, and we'll meet over there, and we'll make the world a little bit smaller and bring each other together around Comet Ranker values, and just have a lot of fun connecting with new people and with our core people here on Discord. So yeah, it's awesome graphics, and you can move around and do all sorts of fun things on there, complete missions. It's pretty fun. I'm gonna make this a social experience primarily, where it's a place to connect and engage. So and I'm gonna give you a little hint. It's on the moon. I'm actually building the moon. Comet Ranker's on the moon. So yeah, if you blow up the picture, you can kind of see what it looks like. The little green guy is me in the middle. Yeah, so that's the Sandbox metaverse. Comet Ranker is going to be over there. Awesome. Okay, so we're into an hour and 3 minutes here. So I just wanted to give people an opportunity. You guys have bothered to show up. You guys are here. We've got a couple people in the house. Queen Star is here. True North is here. Merlin. Martin is here. I love calling you Merlin. I don't know why. Anyway, so whoever's here deserves to win something. You guys are winning just by engaging here at Comet Ranker, as we talked about with the reset and the reconnect. But there's also a chance to win as well. So as you know, I've got these cue cards from Operation Ping. These are things that we learned about. We learned a lot during Operation Ping about engagement and what a healthy, social experience looks like and feels like. And the signs are all there for what is healthy and what is not. So Operation Ping was a chance to really learn together about how we can communicate and engage and create a healthy social environment around ourselves. And part of that is just knowing, is this a social environment that is healthy to begin with? Are we in a healthy social environment? And I think social changes, it can get better, it can get better, or it can get worse depending on what is actually happening on the blockchain, because humans are humans, right? So, but how can we make the experience better for new people, better for ourselves, better for our friends? We want to be in a social environment where it is safe to invite our friends, where it is safe to invite our family, where it is safe to invite our famous. This is what should be the goal and should be the defining should define what is a productive social endeavor. So if it isn't a place that I can invite my friends, if it isn't a place that I can invite my family, if it isn't a place I can invite my famous, then what is actually going on in the social environment, and how can I improve it? And the only thing we can do is improve ourselves and grow together. And I think that connecting the gaps and closing those is how we make the social environments around us more supportive and healthier and just places that you want to be and you want to spend time in. So there was all these questions, and I had a whole deck of these questions that I was going to ask during Operation Ping's last live. And so what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to randomly draw them out. And whoever is able to either cue in with audio or type something in response to this question in the communications channel at HQ here, I'm going to reward with a comment reward. So you can earn comment tokens this way. All right, so the question here is, can you see this? There we go. It's all backwards in the camera, I think. But anyway, so how connected are you with your followers/audience? That's the question. During Operation Ping, we had a chance to kind of discover how connected we actually were. You can think that you're connected with your audience, but are you? And the way to find that out is, did you get a ping back from someone? That is actually a quantifiable event. And when you measure something, you can manage it. So if you're not measuring it, then you can't manage it. So this was a chance to see how connected we actually were. We have the numbers. We have the ship dashboards. By the way, anyone who completed their dashboard during Operation Ping, their ship dashboard, I will up to 80% or more. I will actually for free send you the ship dashboard where you can read all your social stats on there. That is something I am committed to doing, just so you guys can get a better view on your social. This Operation Ping bonus round is a chance to boost up your effort to connect with your followers up past 80%, hopefully. And then we can get a good eye on your social and a good eye on the social environment that we're trying to succeed in. So yeah, so that's the question I have for you. Anyone who's present here, how connected are you with your followers and audience? Do you feel like that is a cold connection, a warm connection, a hot connection? Do you feel connected with the people that are following you? Anyone can speak up or unmute right now. It's completely fine. I'm just talking. Or you can type it into the chat. Kemi B is typing. Oh, she's saying hi. Hey, Kemi. Thanks for joining us. So I'm just asking, I have a whole cue card. I have I don't know, probably 20, 30 questions here that we learned a lot during Operation Ping. So there was just a lot of questions that came to my mind, or ideas or thoughts I had around the importance of comments or engagement and connection. So I'm asking everyone to answer the question, and whoever answers the question will earn comment. I'm not going to tell you how much comment you're going to earn, but I am going to tell you you will earn comment tokens for answering this question. So how connected are you with your followers and audience? Oh, you're not able to hear? That's interesting. Is anyone else able to hear me or not hear me? Are you guys able to hear me? Oh, you guys gotta speak up if you can't hear me. Interesting. This whole time I've been maybe talking to myself. Okay, so I'm just going to ask you the question here. So how connected are you with your followers and audience? Are you guys able to hear me? Oh, there we go. Queen Star can hear me. I've been talking here, so can we be, sorry guys, if you guys can't hear me, can you guys let me know? Sometimes there's stuff going on Discord and I'm not really, I won't know if you guys are having trouble or not. We are live over on YouTube though, so if you guys want to get the replay, it will all be there. It's good to see so many people in the room. I'm so glad. Kemi, you can't hear me still? Queen Star can hear me. Maybe if you try to log out and then log back in, maybe that will help. Yeah, so I'm actually going to type the question in since we're having a bit of a lag here and we're already an hour and 13 minutes in. I don't want to go too much longer. So let's see. So how connected? Oh. Okay, so I've dropped the question in here, and so the question is, how connected are you with your followers or audience? Now that seems like it's a hard question because you don't really actually know until you get numbers, right? But there is kind of a feeling. How do I feel? Do I feel connected? When I go into a social environment, do I feel connected to the people who follow me? That's your audience. So hopefully you do feel connected to your audience. I'm just curious. So how connected actually are you guys? And so since if you've completed Operation Ping, you actually will have numbers that will indicate how connected you are. And that's kind of the idea of completing your list of followers during the bonus round, is to get a better picture of your social. You're gonna want to know what those numbers are, how many people did ping you back, right? So here's your opportunity to find out how connected you are with your audience. But for those of you who haven't done Operation Ping or haven't completed your follower list, here's the thing. You can still do a gut check. You can check with yourself. Do I feel connected with my followers? Do I feel connected with my audience? What does that actually feel like? Does it feel cold? Does it feel warm? Does it feel hot? Like, how could you describe that connection? So drop that into the comments here, or unmute yourself and let me know what you're thinking in terms of your audience. So Martin is saying more than average, but hoping to make it excellent. Good aspirations. So he's feeling more than average. So I would say that's warm. He's feeling warmly connected with his audience. So what's possible when you feel very connected with your audience? I would say that that connection is a lot to do with trust. when you guys trust each other, the connection's really good. It's really good, right? So that's what I'm wondering about. So how good are you guys compounding trust with each other? Everyone here has the opportunity to actually feel on fire with their connections. So right now, Queen Star's got the status report of on fire. So because we're in the same circle, we definitely can build trust with each other. Everyone here has been this is an invite only group here at HQ, and so it's an opportunity to really compound trust, and that's another reason to be in the comments. Just really intentionally going after that social capital. So yeah, thanks for giving me this observation of your social, Martin. I really hope that excellent is available to you. And I'm going to tell you, the way to excellence is extra. That's how you do it. If you want excellent results in the gym, you just do a little extra. If you want excellent results in your business, you do a little extra. So every evening, I have an opportunity to either pile into bed or do a little bit extra. So that's what I usually do is I check in with myself. I might feel tired after a whole day of connecting and doing all the things I have to do. Queen Star is speaking. I'm speaking now. Queen Star, yes, please speak. One sec. I'm not hearing you. 1 second. I'm going to see what is happening here. Interesting. Can you speak now? Hello, I can barely hear you. I'm not sure if it's my end. 1 second. I can barely hear you. This is kind of interesting. I'm just going to jump out of the Discord and then jump back in. I'll be back. Can you guys hear me? Yeah, I can barely hear you for some reason. I am not sure why that is. Yeah, that is interesting. There we go. I've got you now. I've got you. I can hear you now.
Oh, all right.
There we go. Yeah, go ahead, Queen Star. I can't wait to hear what you have to say.
Okay, I actually wanted to ask you, you said how connected are you with your followers or audience? Like, can you elaborate on that a bit before I say I will want to go off point?
Yeah, so you want me to elaborate on feeling connected with your audience?
Yes, what would you like to know? Like, can you just expand on it a little so that I will just be direct?
Sure.
I will shoot it out spot on, something like that.
Sure. Yeah, so we all have an audience. You have an audience of followers. True North has an audience of followers. Martin has an audience of followers. Kemi B has an audience of followers. We all have people who we are writing our content to, and we want to know, are they listening? Are they connecting? Are they engaged with the content? Are they engaged with us? So I feel that comments are a great way to gauge the well-being of your individual social, and it also is an indicator of how well social is doing within the social context, within your social blockchain, within whatever platform you're trying to connect and engage with people. So initially, connection is just a gut feeling. You can tell when you walk into the room and you feel connected with somebody. Is the connection cold, warm, or hot? When you see your best friend, it's hot and you're happy to see that person. You're smiling from ear to ear. But when it's cold, well, you got to ask, why is that, right? And so Operation Ping was a way to quantify that connection. So what we did is we pinged our way through our entire follower list. And then what we did is we recorded all the people who pinged us back. And for us, that was a sign, an indicator of our connection with other people. So so that's what I'm kind of saying here is there were so many lessons learned during Operation Ping, and now is our chance to ask those questions. And that's why I'm asking. So anyone who gives me some sort of answer in the comments or decides to speak up, I'm going to give a comment reward, and I'm not saying how much. So so yeah, I'd love to hear because you're the only one who knows this for yourself. How connected are you with your followers and your audience? How do you feel about this?
Oh, all right. Okay. Yes, I think I fully understand what you're saying now.
Yeah.
I would say my connection with my followers. How would I now put it? On a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being hot.
Yep.
And being extremely cold, I would say 7.58 thereabout. Well, let me just say an 8.
A 7 to an 8.
I would say an 8.
That's very healthy. That's very healthy. So you're saying 80% of the time, if you commented to someone, you would get a comment back?
Oh, yes. Like almost immediately. The moment I just, yes, actually, yeah.
Well, that's great.
I get the moment I comment on any post at all, I get fast, quick response back, almost immediately. Hardly does it take 24 hours, except if the person is just probably not online or the person just doesn't want to respond, but hardly the case.
Yeah, and sometimes that's about how that person is feeling. Like they might be feeling off, or they might not be happy in their social environment or in their real life. Maybe social in their real life is not so good, and they don't feel like connecting. But yeah. So when people do connect, though, how does that make you feel?
Oh, well, it feels great, really. Like I know that the whole hype about Hive is about the rewards.
Yeah.
Which is fantastic. Like you getting those upvotes being hit here by Will or your friends, and you're getting at least like $10 on a post per post. Yeah, makes you feel good, kind of like you're actually doing something or making progress, especially when your Hive power depends on it. And that's how I see it. I actually make those posts in order to boost my Hive power, and well, the little I see so that I can take out. But to me, honestly, I do enjoy the engagement. There is this particular post I made, was it 2 days back? And I'm just using this to cite an example. When I made the post, it just so happened that I was lucky, and I don't know what happened really, but I just got hit by, my post got curated. Let me put it that way. So the money was there, but there was no comment.
Interesting.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. That's very interesting.
The money was there, I had, yes, but there was no comment. But I noticed, I felt different. It was I was like, oh my god, people need to see this. Like, I was more about wanting to know or hear what people had to say about the post more than I was about money is generated. Let me put it that way. Like, it was already curated. I already got my money, kind of. So even if nobody said anything or nobody even voted after that, I think I would be fine with it, sort of. But I really just was looking forward to someone commenting or engaging with me on the post, and just a few minutes later, I just started receiving, someone said this, someone, and I noticed that I was really happy. So So yeah,
Yeah,
I think
it really is a
comments
balance.
a lot.
It's really a balance between those
Yes,
2 points where you're
exactly.
feeling valued because of the monetary rewards, but you're also feeling valued because people took time out of their day to really listen to your content and engage with it. And I think that's what makes it feel real, is when people do take the time to engage with you around what you've written. Um, it would feel very strange to have a post, for example, make 100 hive, but then only have maybe 2 comments on it. Wouldn't that feel strange? So, you know,
It's really, really strange, and it happens that those 2 comments might be from high buzz and essentially encouragement.
yeah.
Yeah, it actually doesn't feel right.
No.
But yeah, seriously.
Especially because this is supposed to be social, right? So when we combine you know, social with blockchain, blockchain means there's rewards, but it's also social. So I think comments indicate traction. Like it indicates that your content is doing some good in the world, and it indicates meaning. So when there's no comments, but there's like monetary rewards, you can feel that it feels like you're being valued, but then at the same time, you're not really sure if
anyone appreciates what you have actually.
Yeah, like what is going to make the people come back to your content? Like the comments indicate that people, they care about what you're saying. They're going to be back, right, to support you and learn from what your comments, or just engage with your comment, or feel connected to you. And so if there's no comments, then how do you know if those people are even real, or if they're going to come back, right?
Yeah, you're right. And I do love what you said at first. You said there should be a balance. Really, like when there is more comments, actually there has to be a balance, because when there is more comments than there is rewards, you still don't feel too good. And when there is more rewards and no comments, you feel, so yeah, that balance has to be there. Kind of, you're engaging and at the same time you're being rewarded. Yeah, so definitely. But yeah, so I would say on a scale of from 1 to 10, I'm happy to say at least an 8.
That's really good. That's really good. Yeah. So let's keep that in mind for setting goals for our content. Is I really think that good content also attracts good engagement, and that's a sign. Engagement is a sign that the content is well crafted, and effort was really put into the content itself. So yeah, that's another reason why we're doing the in orbit now. Is I really want people to have a way to put their content out there and get more eyes and more attention on it, and exposure. But I didn't want it to feel like they were just dropping their posts and their content, the things they care about, into a black hole. I really wanted people to feel like it was worth people's time and that they were they were being venerated in some way. So in orbit is all about, you can get your content on Comment Ranker, but you would have to submit it as a mission report with the red diamond emoji and the link to your post on the most recent post by Comment Ranker. It's the most recent one. If, for example, if you were to put the diamond emoji and then drop your post in there with the link to the post, whoever that week gets the most comments on the post, that post will go into orbit here at HQ, and I will do my best to promote it and share it around and support it with Comment Ranker. So I really think that, you know, having having the rewards is one thing, but also having the engagement is another. So yeah, I think that's another reason why I wanted to do in orbit that way, because I've been to so many Hive discords where it feels like people just want to put they want a place to share their posts and their content, but the people who are running the server, they don't want that content on the main feed, and it's shoved off to the side, and it feels like you're throwing your stuff in a black hole, and they're treating your content like it's spam. And I don't want that for Comment Ranker. I want people to really feel like they've earned that spot, you know. So
yes. Well, yeah, all right. That's good. Really, very, very thoughtful.
Yeah.
Well, we still have a lot to learn on Comment Rank. I'm very new here.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I was initially going to do an hour long. We're already an hour, 30 minutes. It's because so many people popped into the chat right in the last minute here. So I've decided to keep going a little bit longer. I have recorded this on YouTube. So for anyone who is coming in a little bit later and wants the most current updates on what we're doing with Comment Ranker, you can replay the video on YouTube. I'll drop the link in. You can check that out. But before I go, I want to reward Queen Star. Thank you for answering the question, and Martin, thank you as well for answering the question. He said that he feels that his social is average, but he's aiming for excellent. And I was just talking about how excellent is achieved by doing extra. So, you know, even just one extra comment a day can actually achieve excellent results, and way to compound your social capital. So yeah, thanks Queen Star, and thank you. Did anyone else want to jump in here and drop something in here? Okay. Who's speaking?
True North.
Oh, hey, True North. How are you?
I'm good.
It's so good to hear your voice. I haven't heard from you in a while.
Yes. Have you been on for a while? Because I've been on that. It's just like the last 10 minutes I hate anything. So have you been going on before now?
Oh, sorry. So you guys weren't able to hear anything?
No, I heard the conversation between you and Prince, but I'm saying
Prior to that, oh, this is unfortunate. You guys, if you want to listen in, you guys will be able to hear in YouTube. The YouTube is live, so you should be able to hear all the updates and stuff. I was talking to myself, it sounds like.
Yeah, I guess because we're all here and we're hearing anything.
Oh, okay. Next time, just jump in and say we can't hear you, and I will quickly adjust. Maybe something's wrong, or maybe popping in, popping out. Yeah. But anyway, really glad you're here. And did you want to answer the question?
Prince did a wonderful job. I was impressed. It seems like she's a master engager herself. I got my pen and paper and took some notes.
Yeah, she's feeling 80% connected with her people. So that's really good. This gets harder the bigger your following gets, though. So, you know, we can always learn more from each other on how to stay connected with our followers. So yeah, did you have anything you wanted to share?
Not quite. Other than Comment Ranker is like the perfect pedestal to learn how to engage with your followers properly. It even helps you learn to engage with those following you also. So it's like, I know that sometimes we all get fixed at the rewards, and it's a good thing. Like she said, there has to be a balance. A wise person told me that those social connections, it keeps building. Maybe the rewards don't come immediately, but as long as you're stacking it up, eventually it's give us some yield. So I enjoyed every moment of the conversation between you and her. I think I learned about it.
That's excellent. Thank you for speaking up. I really love it when people are confident enough to speak up and share their voice. This is a real opportunity to do that, and I think typing in the chat is great. We love it. Those are comments too, and when someone is able to turn on the mic and speak to that just brings everyone closer together. So really, thanks for doing that. Honestly, yeah. So if any of you guys would like to answer this question, this is your last run at it. How connected are you with your followers and audience? Do you feel, is it a good connection or a bad connection? Are you warm? Are you cold? Are you hot? How are you feeling with it? It's just a gut check. If you can't do the gut check, then maybe do Operation Ping at some point and we can quantify it. So yeah, so I have 10 comments coming to Queenstar and Martin. You guys have contributed to that question. Thank you so much. Right now, the ask for comment is 60 cents. So if you guys decide to sell it, or if you guys decide to hold on to it, that's up to you guys. There is a use factor for comment tokens, but I'm not at liberty to tell you what that is just yet. But yeah, so you know, that's like $6 coming your way right now. So thanks guys for being a part of what we're doing here at Comment Ranker and reconnecting, making an effort to intentionally reconnect and reset here at Comment Ranker. It's awesome. So I think this is a wrap. We're at an hour 37. So honestly, really, really, really awesome to connect with you guys.
Hello. Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you, Queenstar. Hi.
Actually, it's Kemi B that is speaking.
Oh, is this Kemi B?
Yeah.
Oh, I see you. I see you now. Yep. Hi, Kemi.
Yeah, sorry. I've been trying to speak all along. I didn't realize that my mobile is actually on mute, but
Well, I can hear you. I'm listening. What would you like to tell us?
Yeah, just to answer the question.
Absolutely. Yep.
Well, initially when I started on Hive, I can say I had quite a good connection with my audience. I saw it as a way to connect with people, get to know people.
Yeah.
And so that way, I was able to draw quite a bit of followers, not only to my page, but I also tried to reciprocate as well. And like you covered it, and just like Faith said, everything has a balance. I enjoy it when I put out posts and then people come in to comment. I feel valued. I feel the time I spent on the post is not wasted. Yeah. So that way, the message I'm trying to pass across through that post, everybody gets it. We discuss it. But then when I put out posts and no one comes by to comment, maybe it's just hypers, just like Pete said. So it's kind of, it's sort of.
It feels like communicating in two-dimensional rather than three-dimensional, doesn't it? When you just give someone an upvote, it's like you're talking with Morse code. You're just like, boop. I appreciate you. Boop, boop, boop.
But then when people come in, they get the message, they understand the message they're trying to pass. It's much more fun when you engage with each other. So for recently, I've been busy. So most times I just put up posts. Yes, the comments will come in, but I don't usually have the time to respond immediately. Although I'm working on that now to try and make time so that as soon as those comments are coming in, then I respond like almost immediately. So I can just say that
it is.
My connection with my audience is quite okay, but still on an average level.
It is very hard. That's where I struggle with comments. I love commenting. I throw myself 100% into whatever comment I'm putting together. But it isn't always easy because comments are kind of like the stuff that you fit in between everything. So you know, when you're standing in the Starbucks line or you're going in to get groceries and you pause and you have 5 minutes. Like sometimes you ask yourself, do I really want to comment or do I want to just just do what I'm doing. So that's the struggle, is the comments kind of feel like they come whenever, and then you got to fit it in somehow. But yeah, when you're actively commenting, the more you comment, I think the more connected you are going to feel with your audience, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it is worth doing. It is not easy though sometimes, especially if you got a lot going on. Yeah. Yeah, Kemi, thank you for answering. So do you feel connected to your current audience? Are you feeling connected? Like what's that feeling like to you right now?
Well, I'll say I'm feeling connected with my audience, like on an average level, presently.
Okay, so you're feeling a lot like Martin is feeling, average but wanting to excel.
Yes.
Yeah.
I do, and I feel intend to put in more work.
Yeah.
That aspect. Yeah.
For me, I examine my day, and I look at my day and I say, okay, well, when is the best time to comment? When is my head in the game, and when am I fully present? Because that's the thing about commenting. You can't comment without being present. So you gotta, what I'm doing is I'm looking at my day and I'm saying, well, when am I the most present? And it actually is like first thing in the morning. I don't like to look at my phone first thing in the morning. But maybe after getting up, getting my day started, maybe half an hour into the day, then I'm ready to look at who's trying to engage and connect with me, and then I find the bandwidth to connect with people then. But really, it is love that drives me into the comments. I just love. You have to think, what do I like best about people, and then that's what gets you wanting to connect with those people. And what I love about people is when they're authentic and genuine. When I get authentic and genuine people commenting to me, it's very hard for me not to want to be genuine and authentic back and comment in return. So it's almost like a virtuous cycle. A lot of people are like, but I don't get upvoted for comments. It's not, I'm spending time at it, but it's not rewarding. But if we think about it, rewards in more than just financial capital, we think about it in social capital and building trust. I think it's definitely worthwhile. So, yeah. And like I said to Martin, it's the extra things we do that make the difference. So, yeah. Kemi, I'm going to give you 10 comment tokens. Thanks so much for contributing and participating and just taking time to intentionally be here to reconnect.
Wow, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah. So it sounds like a lot of you were not able to hear me. And so I hope that if you want the full updates on what Comment Ranker is doing, I'm super excited about it. And I can't wait for people to investigate. I'll just do a very quick recap, just in case. Someone was talking. Hey.
Do you think it's possible to drop a summary of all that happened? I know that we'll still have to go to YouTube and check it out, but maybe just short lines, maybe, of all the things that happened so we can go back to it.
Yeah, so this is what you're going to get by looking over the video. Just taking some time to go over the first part of this video. It'll be within the first 60 minutes of the video. The last 45 minutes are us connecting here. So Reconnect and Reset is all about meritocracy. Comment Ranker is all about meritocracy. And so we're taking this chance to reconnect and recalibrate Comment Ranker every 2 months. So every 2 months, all the rankings will set to 0. So it's an equal opportunity for everyone to earn boost, to boost their engagement, to earn target on their posts, and to be potentially sponsored by Comment Ranker. So that's the first thing I talked about, is just that this is a meritocracy. And so people who put the effort in they get rewarded. And that's how we do it here at Comment Ranker. So I just went over all the rank levels, and I wanted to ask, that's maybe why you guys weren't responding to me. I'm just going to pull up rank. Let's see, levels. Are you guys able to see this? It's a leaderboard. Are you guys able to see that leaderboard?
Yes, we can.
Okay, so if you click there, then you can see who's been engaging and connecting here at Comment Ranker HQ. And so this is kind of how I'm rewarding people. So every 2 months, we're going to go and check over the leaderboard and see how has it been going. And you can see Trippy's in second place here with 272 messages. Sam's in third place with 180 messages. And so on and so forth, all the way down the list. And we've got a total of 41 people here at Comment Ranker. And this is all being tracked by a bot in the background just to incentivize people's engagement. We really do practice what we preach here, and this is a meritocracy. So as you can see on the right-hand side, there's these levels that can be unlocked. So Trippy's got a level 6, Sam's got a level 5, Kenny's got a level 5, Explore with Sasha's got a level 5, and you got a level 5. So I'll be sending comment tokens in exact proportions to whatever levels being unlocked here. So I just want to say thank you to everyone for engaging and connecting here at Comment Ranker over the last 2 months since Operation Ping. It's been awesome. So yeah, anytime you want to check that leaderboard out, you just click on leaderboard, and you see the leaderboard channel. You're gonna see the leaderboard live there. You just click on that, and you can see exactly how much engagement and what's happening there. So that's about that. I talked a little bit about word power. The launching of word power is like seed words we can all learn together, new words, and then use them in comments with people on the blockchain, and then report that back to the comment mission control post, which will be posted up here and there. You can just report those back using the red emojis and a link to the post that you commented on. And that's a chance to unlock badges from Comment Ranker and also comment tokens. So this is ongoing. It's not really an event, it's ongoing. So we're all learning together and doing that around engagement by using new words that we may not be familiar with. So that's word power. You can read all about it by clicking on word power. And just scrolling to the very top, you'll see the details about how to use word power. So,
can I ask a question about word power?
Sure. Yeah, go ahead.
We're from different cultures and, different parts of the world.
Yep.
Do we encourage local vocabulary? Can people bring in like a phrase or a word from their own local language and,
I don't have a way to submit words. What I'm doing is I have an Oxford dictionary, and I'm just dropping words from there into the word power channel. And I actually open my dictionary randomly and I pick a word. So.
Oh, okay. So you only pick the words.
Yeah, right now that's how it is. Yeah, but it's not that I don't want to learn the cultural words from everywhere. I do. I have to think more about that. But for now, this is how it's working. So it's a seed word that people can use. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for the question. That was great. So here's the next thing is that it's possible to put your content now in orbit, and the way to do that is to submit with the new red emoji diamond symbol. Put that into the a comment and a link to the post that you want to feature. You can feature your own posts now and put them into orbit at Comment Ranker. I didn't want people's posts to feel like they're being dropped in a black hole. So this is why we're lifting up the content, and whoever's post gets the most comments for the week that post gets put in orbit to be featured at Comment Ranker. And obviously I'll go by and I'll target that post and support the engagement as well. The second way to do this is to submit your post to Dreamport. If you submit it to Dreamport, the first post, the posts get ranked out in order of, they basically get them ranked every week. The top post will be featured and also targeted by Comment Ranker. So we're working closely with Dreamport and Dreamstein on this. So whether the person's a comment part of the comment crew or not, they may not be. It doesn't matter. We'll be featuring content that way. So that if you want your content to be featured at Comment Ranker, this is a way to do it: is to go through Dreamport, or you can do it more directly by submitting a mission report with a red emoji, a diamond emoji, and a link to your post. So, yeah. Yeah, and we're also launching the bonus round for Operation Ping. So that is officially being launched. And so watch for that post on Monday. That's going to come out Monday, Canada time. And this is your chance to complete your pinging your follower list. So, and get a better look at your social. And obviously, the more complete that list has been pinged, the better the numbers, the better the view on your social, and the better we will have insight into our respective social environments. So how well is social actually doing for ourselves, and how well is social doing on the blockchain that we are a part of? So that is up and coming. Operation Ping bonus round is launching on Monday. So you guys are the first to know about it. So complete your data sets on your social. I'll also be sending out your follower lists with spam identified and blanks identified, so that you can you don't have to ping your spam followers, right? And this will also be useful to know who your audience actually is. So yeah, other than that is we're also launching on the metaverse on the sandbox. So Comment Rankers is heading to the metaverse. I bought land over there. It cost $10,000 US to buy land over there, and I'm building out a customizable experience, a Comment Ranker experience over on the sandbox. And eventually we'll be inviting everyone there, and you'll actually get to see what Comment Ranker would look like in the metaverse. So lots of fun. Yeah, I spent a lot of money over there. It's a customizable NFT that if you really want to fall down the rabbit hole, I did that for a week. I fell down the rabbit hole with Sandbox. It's very interesting. Yeah, so go check that place out. And Comment Ranker is moving over there, as well as Discord and blockchains that we're on. So talked about a little bit about the Blurt Bridge. Currently, we have just about 100,000 Blurt powered up, and I've been in the markets buying more Blurt. We have just over 50,000 more Blurt to add to that. So yeah, the goal is to have a bridge built between Hive and Blurt. Right now, Comment Ranker's upvote is about $1 per upvote, and I'd like to see about the same on Blurt. I want the same experience for everyone on Blurt as it is on Hive. So I really think that this is an important thing to do. So in a nutshell, I've just burned through the list of everything I talked about for the first hour. Thank you, everyone, so much for being here. It is now 2 o'clock here in Canada time, and the stock market has just closed. The New York Stock Exchange has just closed. That's what that sound was. And I think